Welcome to Trouble at the Tavern. A little fun fact, Michael unplugs his refrigerator every time we record. Let's jump into it.
My chicken is always bad.
Hello!
Hello!
And welcome back to Trouble at the Tavern, a D&D podcast, where we have a strict no tiefling policy because they're more likely to hellish repuke.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking.
Should we take it again?
No, please don't.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, my name is Chris Black. I am your dungeon master for this podcast. With me, as always, is Michael Pugasevich.
Who's playing Dylan Buckley? At your service.
Lovely. That was great. Hartley Fanson.
My name's Clue Standy, and I'm sad because I have a missing dad.
Oh,
There. Are we
Padre away. Nope.
Okay. Let's keep going.
And last but certainly not least, Maggie Prelude.
And I'm playing Minx Revka. And yeah, my dad's totally fine back home, I think. So
Wow, shots
Yeah.
fired.
Wow.
Should we all just do a full on,
That's fine.
Should we just do a
All
dad
right.
check-in? How
I'm
is
so
everyone's
sorry.
dads? Is everyone's dad's present and accounted for, besides Clue, obviously?
I think so.
yeah, Dylan, how's your dad?
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was farming.
So
Okay.
far, all we know is that my dad's missing. We don't know that he was taken.
Right. Well, I mean, the track record of these guys is pretty grim, so.
Shut up.
Before we jump in, I think we should start with a quick recap. Last we saw the group, they had made their way into the woods to reason with the gnomes keeping Tillville hostage, who you learned were named Bigby, Oda, and Orla.
What's the lizard's name again?
Claw.
Claw. Yep.
When negotiations turned sour, the group entered combat, but quickly realized they were outmatched when Bigby brought Clue to death's door with one attack. Retreating out of the woods, Dylan and Minx were led by Grub to Master Perrick's temple. As Clue recovered his strength, Master Perrick deduced that Bigby and his crew were in fact deep gnomes, a mutated race in Hallow that were forced to live underground due to their lands being permanently altered by magic during Hallow's ancient wars. Once he had regained enough strength, Clue offered Dylan and Minx a place to stay at his mansion, as well as offering the invitation to Dax and Farmer Flinhorn as well. However, on their way back to the Burnt Tongue, the party ran into Clue's butler, Banks, who informed them that Clue's father had gone missing. And that is where we are now. So you are standing in the middle of the street, desolate. It's the middle of the night, and Banks is just hunched over, panting, as he just probably ran quite a bit to get to you guys right now.
Banks. Okay, take a second.
Okay. He takes quite a bit of time before he kind of regains his breathing. Okay. As I said, sir, your father's gone missing. I don't know where he is.
Did you check the basement?
I checked everywhere. I ran up and down the flights of stairs 5 times, screaming his name, but nothing.
What about the mansion grounds? Is he there?
I checked everywhere, sir.
The crypts?
Well, if he's in the crypts,
the
I feel like it's
family
already
crypt?
too late, if you know what I mean.
He could be, I don't know, watering the flowers?
At this time of the night, sir, your father doesn't leave the house ever. I
He's
don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Where was he last?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Dylan Buckley.
Oh,
At your service.
Okay, you're a
pull
little
my
too
hand.
happy. All right, yeah.
Right,
this is
sir. Your dad's missing.
Banks, Dylan.
Hi.
Dylan, Banks. Banks, Minx, Banks.
Hi.
yes, I am Banks. I am the butler of the Standy residence. Are you friends of Master Clue?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
No.
we are.
as of today.
Oh, well done, sir. I knew you'd do it one day. You found friends.
You didn't have any friends. Okay.
Oh, dear, I've
So your
overstepped my
father.
bounds, sir. I'm so, you know what? It's not the time. We have to get going.
Not
Yes.
the time.
Oh, no, this is going to follow us everywhere. Banks,
Yes.
so fast to respond. Lead us back. We need to go to the... Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, I'll go grab Dax. Do you want to grab Flinhorn?
Sure.
Dylan? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so do you see that big...
The massive building at the top of the town?
The one that's lit by all the floodlights?
The mansion.
Yeah, so
An industrial compound.
just go right there.
Okay.
When you get to the front gates...
Very hard to miss.
Just shout from the front gates.
What do we shout?
We'll hear you. I'm
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay.
And then you know there's the 2-minute walk to the estate from the
Oh my
gates.
God.
But
Okay. I think your father is missing. You probably should go.
yeah, I clearly.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, we'll see you in a second.
You and Banks Clue start taking off the other way, and Dylan and Minx, you make your way to the Burnt Tongue in the middle of the square. and it's currently locked right now. As you remember,
right.
you told Ma to keep it locked for the night so no one would intrude inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma!
After like a minute or so, you see Ma kind of concerned, looking through a crack in the door before opening it. Sugar, what are you doing here? It's the middle of the night.
Ma, we've come back. We're actually going to grab Dax and Flinthorn and take them up to Clue's mansion for the night.
Well, this is definitely a change of plans.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, come on in. Is everything okay?
We ran into a bit of a situation. Everything seems... We're not sure. We're going to check it out. I would still lock the door when we leave.
Okay, yeah, they should still be in their rooms. I haven't heard anything since I closed down the bar.
Oh, do you want to come too? It's very safe in Clue's mansion.
You know what? I'm okay. I have... This is my home. I don't want to leave it, just in case, like, vandals or thieves or something,
I just don't want to miss anyone, Just trying to be...
We'll come check in tomorrow, though, too.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's kind of you. Yeah, but they should be right upstairs.
Okay.
I'll go. You go up to Dax. Dylan, you go up to Flinthorn.
Perfect.
I'll do Minx first. Minx,
Okay.
you open the door. Dax is just...
Great. I just shake him, or if there's any of the water I left with him, I'll just dump it on his face.
Yeah. So he didn't have any of the water because he had passed it before you even brought
Beautiful.
it up. You splash it on his face and he's just...
Hi. We're getting up and we're going right now, okay?
Minx?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
What?
We're just gonna go. We there's a bit of a situation, and we're gonna follow these friends that we have now established and made. I know you've been gone for a bunch of it, but that's okay. But we're gonna follow them because they have a safe place to go to, and people in this town are disappearing.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Oh my God, what's my persuasion? That's 16.
16?
Yeah.
You see Dax kind of confused, like, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It could just be I might still be a little drunk, to be honest, but
That's okay.
You know what? I trust you, Minx. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm with you. Cutting over to Farmer Flinthorn's room. Dylan, you try and open the door. It is locked.
Okay. I knock. Flinthorn! It's me, Dylan!
You hear the sound of confusion. And you hear the footsteps, and you hear the door unlock and open. You see Farmer Flinthorn in like a nightgown and a nightcap. Just, hi, Dylan. Oh, it's kind of late, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I was just wondering, we're actually going up to Clue's mansion. People have been disappearing, and it seems like it's going to be a lot safer up there at the mansion. I wanted to extend the invite to you if you wanted to come and have a safer place to sleep tonight.
I see. How many stairs does it have? Because, like, as you know, I lock the doors because I'm an avid sleepwalker.
I completely understand. I just wanted to extend the invite. It's a long walk to the mansion, and then I'm assuming a longer walk from the gate to wherever we're going to be sleeping.
Give me a quick persuasion check.
Okay. Woo! That's a classic 2.
We're
Minus
so
1.
consistent.
It's a 1.
A 1?
A 1.
I don't know, Dylan. All this walking. I mean, I'm tired. I have to get up in probably a couple of hours.
Okay.
I'm on farmer time.
For sure. Well, I just wanted to let you know that people are disappearing. But coming in here and seeing that your door is locked and the main door is locked, it makes me feel a lot safer. So just...
I lock all my doors.
Just sleep with one eye open tonight.
I do normally.
Okay, beautiful.
It's a habit I have.
Okay, I'm so sorry to
My
wake you.
eye gets very dry.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you have that checked out?
Well, that's a story for another time.
Okay. And I say goodbye to Flinthorn.
Oh, good morning, Dylan.
Good morning.
You close the door. You hear it locked behind. But you brought Dax, and you guys make your way out of the burnt tongue and begin making your way to the silhouetted mansion on the other side of
With
town.
floodlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the cart up, I guess.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Cart full of poop.
Yeah,
I'm not
yes.
leaving it.
You bring the cart up to the mansion. You arrive at the gates, and you see this is like a 3-storied, drastically different from all the other houses around it. And all the lights in the place are on.
It's got fancy money.
Oh my goodness. This looks incredible.
And I guess when we get close enough, I'll start yelling out. Or actually, how far away is the front? It's like...
It's probably like a 2-minute walk, maybe a minute walk, maybe a minute ride.
We're at the gate, right? And
You're at
it's
the
locked.
gate, yeah.
Okay, we should yell.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello?
Hello!
You see the front door open, and Banks just hustling hard to the front.
Oh, he's really running.
An athlete.
Oh, we have a...
But not. You see, he arrives at the gate, just as haggard as he was when he first showed up in the middle of the street with you guys. Welcome to Standy Manor. Oh, please, can I? What's that smell?
Oh,
that's just it's just the cart. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine.
Okay.
It's an old cart.
Right this way, friends of Master Clue. And he opens the gate, and you guys bring in. Could I ride on the cart with you on the way back?
Oh, yeah.
I think, God. But the only seat is.
I'll just switch with him. I'll let him
with the manure.
I'll boost him up and I'll walk.
Oh, thank you.
Can you sit on your lap?
Yeah, I'll just lift Banks.
I'm picturing him.
He is sweaty.
Is he like kind of wispy, like a little?
He's very frail looking.
Yeah, I'll just lift
you
him.
pick him up very easily.
As thin as his mustache is.
As you lift him up, he kind of goes, okay. Oh,
yeah.
This is quite lovely. And you ride all the way up to the front. But Banks says, perhaps we leave the belongings of this cot outside?
That's A-okay with us.
Perfect. Anyways, right this way into the manor. You two walk in, and it is a spectacle to you and Dax, of course. It is more wealth than you've ever seen before. You see that it's multiple stories, lavish furniture. They look like the plushest kind of material. A crystal chandelier is in the main hallway. Grand piano just off to the side in the foyer, and more steps leading up to different levels. But you see Clue is still on the main level. What are you doing, Clue?
I'm probably in the main foyer, shouting just kind of indiscriminately in every direction for like my dad. Dad! Mom, when was the last time you saw Dad?
Yeah, so you turn
really
to...
echoes in here.
You turn to a figure, a very hunched over older woman who looks like who used to be somewhat fairly tall, probably above average height, but has definitely shrunk with age. Very wispy and thinning white hair at the top of her head. A kind face, but is just decked out in very nice pajamas, but is also wearing like jewelry as well. Even like in her sleeping attire.
Solid.
And she turns to you, Clue, and she says, I told you, Clue, I haven't seen him for hours. You know I go to bed half an hour before your father.
Yeah, I am well aware of that. It's an event.
Of course. I'm sorry, who are you? As she turns to the people who just entered
Mom,
the main foyer.
This is Dillon and Minx.
I do a slight bow.
Oh, of course. Enchanté. My name is Sheen.
You're saying enchanté like you were born into this. At any time, I'll send you back to the textile mill.
Oh,
I swear to God.
Now, Clue, hush now. It's not the time. And she puts her hand forward, and you see she's wearing very like nice silk gloves. As she offers the hand to the two of you. It's like, now, very careful. My hands are not what they used to be.
Okay. I grab her hand and I kiss her hand and I say, your nightgown looks very pretty.
What? Thank you, young man. I was going for a handshake, but a kiss is just as nice. And who are you, my dear?
My name is Minx Revka, and I reach out and I do shake her hand. And I'm like, thank you for having us in your home.
Oh, of course. You're more than welcome to come anytime. Our expenses are your expenses.
Okay.
Oh, and this is Dax.
Oh, I don't know. Do I know? Oh, right. You abandoned us earlier today. Right. Yeah.
I think
he's not a friend, but he's going to stay here.
I think he had a little bit too much orange juice.
If you have a spare cot or anything that he could just lay down on, maybe.
God, who do you think we are? Farmers? We have tons of bedrooms.
The farmers are far more honorable than what we do. All right.
Oh, Clue, now's not the time. Relax.
Banks, can you set up Dax? Your name was Dax?
Yeah.
You can just go to sleep or something. Use the fourth guest bedroom. It's up the stairs on the right. It's the fourth door.
Oh, okay. He kind of looks at you, Minx, like very puzzled, like, what have we just walked into?
You can stick with us for now if you want, just to hear what's happening.
You know what? Does he have to?
I'm a little.
He's my friend.
I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired.
I figured, but just give us a shout out.
I still need to work off this.
If we head out anytime soon, I'll come let you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds great. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, Dax.
Oh, good night, young man. Anyways, Clue, Like I said, I don't know where Josiah is. I haven't seen him since I went to bed.
That's unlike him.
Is Josiah's your father?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're Miss Standy.
Madame Standy is fine.
Madame, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Call
but
her
that's strike
whatever
2.
you want.
You've kissed my hand and now you called me by the wrong name. That's strike 2.
Oh no.
Hey, Dillon, I pull Dillon aside. She's got 100 strikes. You're fine.
Okay, thank
I
you.
don't know if Madame Standy knows how to play baseball, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she really thinks that there's 100 strikes. So don't worry. She uses them very
What are you
liberally.
saying, Clue? Speak up. If you're not speaking up, that's going to be strike 250.
Nothing, Mom.
Did you guys go to bed together?
No, we sleep in separate bedrooms. Who do you think we are?
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
she thinks it's a wealthy thing. I think it's just because they're unhappy.
We have the bedrooms. Why not use them?
She does make a good point.
If the point... Sure, I guess.
Perhaps I can show the three of you to Master Josiah's
That would be great.
bedroom.
I mean,
Like
I know
this
where it
way.
is.
Yes.
Follow Banks.
You stay on the first. You stay on the first floor. None of the bedrooms that are used upstairs are used by Sheehan or Josiah. They like to stay on the ground floor, less stairs. But you make your way into a very lavish bedroom, huge king-size bed, big curtains surrounding it, very plushy furniture, and give me quick investigation checks as you walk in. The three of you.
Do I need to investigate?
Yeah, I'll give it
right.
with it. I'll let you do advantage as well, Clue.
That's an 8 for me.
14.
Okay.
That's a 2
A 2
with advantage.
Oh.
with advantage. Very nice. With a 2 Clue, I think you're just a little more focused on like you finally have people inside your house, and it's kind of a weird feeling right now, especially like in your father's bedroom, which you don't even go in a lot yourself.
Yeah.
With an 8, Dillon, you're just preoccupied by all like the nice, expensive like
Wow.
furniture. Just you've never seen a bed this big before.
This room is as big as my house.
This is one of the smaller rooms.
What? This is one of the smaller rooms?
Okay, we'll get to that later. We'll get to wealth inequality, I'm sure, in a bit.
Yeah, we will.
But can you see anything different here?
What did you get, Maggie?
14.
14. With a 14, you don't notice that there was any kind of scuffle. It doesn't look like any foul play, but you do notice that the window of this bedroom, the latch is just off of its lock, and you see the window is partially open.
I'll go peek over there and see, is there anything, like, it's first floor?
First floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a peek outside and see if there's any remnants of foot trails or anything, and I'll point it out to the group and
Do
also
you
just
think
say,
this is where they got in?
looks like entry at least. That wasn't, if there was nobody in the home, this might have been a way in.
So we're thinking this is the same.
Does your dad always lock the window?
No, but I do every night.
Oh, okay. So you remember locking this window?
Of course. What
Banks-
kind of butler would I be if I didn't lock the windows?
Banks spends the last hour of every night heading around to every window and making sure they're locked.
Does your
It's
father
true.
sleepwalk?
No, not as far as I'm
no,
aware.
he's out like a light most evenings.
Ah, okay.
And
Yes.
mornings and afternoons.
He sounds very well rested.
He certainly is.
Ah, nice. What a life.
As you approach the window,
Yeah.
and you kind of peek out, you do see that outside on like the grass, you do see the signs of a couple sets of footprints.
Are they small?
Are they small?
I would say with a 14, they look like two different sizes for sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
Multiple folks.
Should we follow them? I have a feeling I know where they're going to lead.
Well, I also don't think I this might seem callous, and I swear I do love my dad,
Oh, no. It's a great start.
but I'm really hurt,
Yes.
and he can probably wait. We know at the very least
Oh,
But what?
that now that he's gone,
okay.
that we have it till tomorrow night, presumably, which might be the deadline for his.
So you don't want to get your dad?
We're gonna get my dad. All right,
Okay.
we're
But-
gonna get my dad
but-
during the day.
But
I
aren't they
think.
going to kill him tonight?
Oh my
Oh,
word!
sorry.
Is Master
Oh, no.
Josiah going to die? What is going on? You seem to know more than I do. I'm kind of concerned right now.
Banks, just go back to locking the windows.
I'm going to have to restart the checklist. Very well, Master Clue. Could I get the other two? Anything? A nightcap? A glass of warm milk?
Oh, I'd love some warm milk.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It's harder to make it warm, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay,
Thank you, Banks.
Of course, Master Clue.
I forgot to buy your underwear. I'm sorry. I will tomorrow. I will. Maybe.
What?
If we get... My dad takes precedent.
Yes, of course, Master Clue. I am looking forward to a fresh pair whenever you get the chance.
Sure.
Clue,
I'll be
it's
right
lovely to get a glimpse in your private
You
life.
two have a very intimate relationship.
Do you share underwear?
No, I don't. He only has one pair. All right.
It's okay.
I felt bad.
Why? Wait, what? How do you know that? No.
He told me. Listen, this was this morning.
Intimate.
All right. I just learned this morning. I haven't been sitting on this information. Let's move on.
Okay, so maybe we should rest up and... What are you thinking, Minx?
I'm just afraid for you. Like,
Here's the thing.
if it was my parents.
Again, love my dad. We cannot stress that enough.
Okay.
But I can also not stress enough that ouchie, my body.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost died.
I can't.
Ouchie, my body.
And I also think that we are completely lacking in information. I know for a fact we can't beat them by force. So we need to find some way to, I don't know,
At least we should try. If we're going to talk to them, we should do it during the day. It seems like they're a little weaker in the sunlight.
That's true. That was dumb as hell of us to go during the night.
Okay, so maybe we just rest up and...
Yeah. What time of day is it?
It's like the early hours of the morning.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think if we're taking rest, I think we need to take rest now. And I need time.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'll
You're
heal,
really
but
hurt.
I need 8 hours.
No, yeah, I think I need my solid 8. Yeah, let's rest and
Okay.
come back at this. And then
Okay.
tomorrow, I guess we go. Well, library.
Library.
Library and
And,
then try to find your father.
Yeah, because they did just say they would be taken,
Yeah,
right?
I think Thoryl was
Sorry to freak out, Banks. I didn't mean to. I just
I
was
don't
like
give
urgency.
a shit about Banks. all
Okay.
right? It's fine.
As this conversation is kind of wrapping up, Binks kind of slides back into the room, and you see he's holding a scalding
Oh my god.
mug of milk, and it's just take it.
Thanks.
I placed-
we have mugs.
I put it on the ground. Why is it so hot?
You asked for it warm.
That's not scalding.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know. It's all
that's
coming
okay.
together right now.
That's okay, Banks. It's gonna be okay. I put a hand on Banks' shoulder. I say, we're gonna find your master's dad.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Yeah, Banks, and I put my hand on his shoulder as well. We're gonna find my dad. Don't worry.
Oh, intimate touching. It's my love language. I need to leave. I'm getting too emotional. And you see he runs out of the room.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. I point to
Yeah, where can we-
Dillon. I go, go bedroom 2 and bedroom 3.
All right. I'll go to bedroom.
I'm gonna. The doors are labeled. You can just see. There's a big number on it. Just go ahead.
Yeah, so you probably make your way up.
Wait,
to...
before leaving, I just turn around to both Minx and Clue, and I just kind of look at them and I say, I'm really glad I met you guys. I had a lot of fun today. It was a crazy day, but I'm really looking forward to hanging out with you guys again tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a big day for you, kid.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing okay.
You know, I'm gonna sleep on it.
Yeah.
There was some
Drink that milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna really drink this milk.
It really seems like my whole life has gone south since meeting you. So I'm gonna. The jury's out on the pleasure thing.
Oh,
It's fine to have met you so far.
it's just really cool to have some new friends. And then I think Dylan's gonna pick up the glass, and he's gonna out of the room.
Very nice. Yeah, you make your way up to the second floor where the extra guest bedrooms are. You hear in one kind of quaint bedroom that has the door closed, you hear the sound of Banks just going, just trying to get his hands a little cooler. And as you all kind of drift off to sleep, you take a long rest. As the first day of this campaign comes to an end.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
On the 6th episode, we
6th
finish our
episode.
first day.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. Unlike Banks' hands, which
Yep.
was a fast burn.
A very fast burn. That
Yeah.
guy's crazy.
You wake up early hours of the morning with a rap on each of your doors. You just hear, it's time to get up. It's Banks.
Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you today?
I'm okay.
Okay.
How can I help you?
How can you help me?
Yeah.
You can help me by letting me help you.
Oh, well, why don't you? Oh, if you could bring me to Clue, that'd be great.
Ah, Master Clue. Yes, he's
Yes.
on the top floor. Should I get your friend as well?
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay. You see he goes over to the bedroom right beside and does a light rap. Hello, good morning. It's Banks.
I'll just like cast out message and I'm like, good morning.
Oh, my word. Strange magic. Your friend is going up to see Master Clue. Would you like to join him?
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
I'll be
Minx.
Oh.
I bash open the door.
You hear from inside another bedroom just after the side here. Too loud.
Oh,
Too
sorry.
early.
Sorry. Good morning, Minx.
Hey, okay. Yeah, and I'll get up and just kind of shake things off and I don't know, is there like if there's some water, I'll just splash it on my face and then get up.
You would like
and-
some water? Would you like it cold, medium, or scalding hot?
Medium's fine. Medium's great.
That's the easiest one to do. I will be right back.
Medium is just
The
room
most
temperature.
regular water.
Most regular water.
He kind of instructs you on how to get up to Clue's bedroom on the third and top floor as he goes to get some water for you. You make your way up to the door that's closed and give yourself a knock on the door.
Clue.
Yeah, come in.
Hey.
In.
You walk into a bedroom that's very blank, and you see Clue has a large king-size bed just in the center of the room.
And you come in and Clue is on his bed, in the center of the bed, and his greatsword is laid across his lap. And in front of his lap, as he sharpens his sword, is just the red coin and the library card. And I say, hey, how do you sleep? And I'm sharpening just very, very methodically the greatsword.
I'm picturing like one singular skylight, just like
Yeah,
emanating
there is a
down.
skylight.
There's like dust particles.
Yeah.
Sort of. How you doing, buddy?
Come on in.
Did you get some sleep?
Why are you so hesitant? Come on in. It's just
Okay.
my bedroom.
Wow, there's a
Yeah.
lot of room in
Doing a
here.
little seance in here.
Yeah, this is the master.
Ah, wow. A lot of room for activities.
Yeah, I
Starts
often
running around.
Yeah,
do,
start running in a circle around the bed.
I often do sword. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Do you want to?
I'm just taking advantage of all the space.
Yeah, I mean, I do the same. I can't deny it.
At this time, Banks walks in with another basin of water, and it's like, medium, as you requested?
Why did you bring it in a basin?
It's great.
As you
It's
requested?
perfect. Thank you. And I just kind of like, I'll like kneel down and just like splash.
Oh,
on my
I thought it was
face a
for
bit.
drinking. No, I thought he brought you a basin of water for drinking. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, library?
Library.
First place?
Yeah.
Stop
Okay.
in?
Yeah.
Now, Master Clue and Master Clue's friends, your other friend does not seem to be feeling the best this morning. I gave him a light rap on his door, and he proceeded to throw something at me. He missed, so
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
taking it personally. But perhaps he needs a couple more hours to get in a nicer mood.
Yeah, I think we can leave him alone. I don't think he's in reading mood.
Yeah, that's fine. If he's close enough, I'll just throw a message in his direction also and just be like, we're going to the library. We'll be back later. Please keep your doors locked when possible.
Now, is that reversible? Can I send a message back?
Yeah,
Or no?
you can respond.
Okay. You hear in your head, you hear Dax kind of go, oh, yeah, that sounds great, Minx. Where am I? How did I get here? You know what? It's not important. It's not important. Just come get me when you're done.
Hey, Banks.
Yes, Master Clue.
I think it would help out if you could run down into town. Just go to John's Hotcakes and pick up something that can soak up the alcohol.
Of course.
Just slide it under his door. Get a flatbread. Slide it under his door.
I will get the flattest of pastries, Master Clue.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
I hope the gap's a good size.
The guest bedrooms all have gaps at least a foot.
Nice.
It's almost like a saloon door.
Very safe.
We're really painting this mansion to be a strange place.
Very eclectic.
A little fun house over here on the
And
hill.
one more thing. I'm not complaining, but the cart that's right outside.
Yeah, if you can just go ahead and clean that, Banks, that'd be great.
Oh, okay.
Was it left in the sun?
If you have a garden, maybe you could,
We do have a garden.
Yeah.
It's well fertilized already, but perhaps I can get to work on. You don't want to keep what's inside?
No.
You
I
see,
should
he looks so
know.
disappointed and says, "Okay, I'll get right to it. You have yourselves a good day. And again, it was so nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Dillon and Minx. I'm just so glad that
Just enough.
Is-
You're
We
so
don't need
very
to-
helpful,
Banks
Banks. It
your-
was very nice meeting you.
Is Banks your first name?
Banks is my only name.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
I just imagine Banks with bandages trying to fit them into gardening
Yeah,
gloves.
he currently has bandages on both of his
Oh,
hands.
no.
At-
Shoveling
at the-
shit.
Oh, no.
So Banks leaves.
Man.
Clue, as you know, your mother won't be up for hours, and Dax is not in the best condition right now. So,
Oh, God, her husband's gone and she's sleeping like a baby.
a very wealthy, spoiled baby. But you make your way out of the mansion, walk down to the front gates, and get into the town, passing by John's Hotcakes, who you see Banks is already kind of there negotiating with John. But you make your way to the library.
Yeah. What's the vibe outside right now
In the
terms
town?
of in the town? Are people
Yeah.
nervous? Are there people outside, or is it doors
So
locked?
I think you would probably know this best, Clue, because you live here. There are people wandering around, but compared to like the friendly, like salutations that pass by, you see people are kind of minding their own business. So no one's like kind of still in their home. Like they still have things to do, obviously. Like the city can't stop its production or anything like that. But people are a
Right.
little more cautious to offer like greetings and like deviate from what they're going to do today.
Right. Yeah.
Still no guards out at all, right?
Still no sign of city
Mm.
guards as you walk through the city. Okay, you make your way. Clue, I would say you know where the library is. You make your way. It is a quaint library for like a town this size. Probably not a lot of reading done in the city, to be honest, but there is a library just the same. You see a swinging sign just outside. It's got a plant and a book beside each other, and it's called Grow a Spine. And you see, it almost looks like a house that has kind of been reinvented into a store of some kind. So it's very quaint. Yeah, so you're at the library. What do you want to do?
I think we are going to walk in, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you walk in, you hear a bell ding. Like how it looks on the outside, it looks like a very reconfigured dwelling. But you see there's a counter at the front, and you see, as you walk in, there was a human. She is wearing spectacles that are magnifying her eyes by like at least 5 times. So it looks like she
Big old
almost looks like a
bottle caps.
big like insect. She's not a halfling, but she's small enough to be. And you see she's looking at you with like this beady magnified eyes. And upon hearing the bell, she instantly just hello, how can I help you?
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
How
how can I help you?
Okay. Wow. I've never been here. Okay.
What can I do?
We have this library card. I'd like to see what books I have rented out recently.
Can I see your library card?
Sure.
Thank you. So look at it. Even though her eyes are magnified, she holds it right up to her glasses.
Oh.
Oh.
This isn't your library card.
Yeah, it is.
This is Thoryl's.
It is. It is Thoryl's.
I know this because Thoryl comes by almost every day.
Wait, he does?
Yeah, that's why he has a library card.
Okay, well, fair. Okay.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Excuse me?
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name's Dillon Buckley.
Okay,
It's so nice to meet you.
I can't say the same.
Did you like Thoryl? We're coming with some grave news, and we need your help. You see, there's something happening in the town, and unfortunately, Thoryl was murdered last night,
Oh my word.
and we think it's related to the information that he might have learned here at the library. So, we would really appreciate if we could see what sort of books he took out.
And also, if you don't help us, I'm just going to force my way and find it anyways. So,
Oh.
Dylan, give me a persuasion check.
Okay, come on, Dylan. Come on, you little.
Can we call that be giving him a help
adorable
action?
little tiny boy?
Are you proficient in persuasion?
I am proficient in intimidation and persuasion, yes.
Okay, so you can roll with advantage, Dylan.
Okay. Come on, something better than that last one. Damn it. Okay. It was 13.
13. Does one of you live in Tillville?
Yes, I live
Okay,
in
so you
Tillville.
can check out any books you want. It's a library, but
Yeah.
all you need is a library card.
I just would like to see what books this specific library card has checked out recently.
I'm going to need you to sign up for a library card first.
Yeah, we can fill out the paperwork.
Yeah, okay, fuck, just hand it over.
Seems like a really small task.
I
Little
guess
clipboard.
it feels like time is pressing, but we did take a full night's rest. So yeah, give me the paperwork.
Okay. You see it's paperwork of like name, address, profession.
Clue, Standy.
Ma'am, I never got your name.
My name's Merla.
Merla, it's so nice to meet you. What a lovely name.
Yeah, it's okay.
I hand over the completed paperwork to Merla.
Ah, Master Standy. Fancy folk you are. I've seen your place.
Yeah, it's unfortunately on the top of a hill. Everybody's
Can't afford books?
Whoa.
listen.
I'm just fucking with you.
You
right
hit it.
this
You
way.
hit the building with floodlights. It's like you wanted it to be seen.
I didn't install them. They were there when the house was given to me. Okay.
I'm sure you can turn them off.
Wait, you can? I've never turned on the lights before. The lights are just on for me.
At least it makes it easy to find.
Oh my god, I have to get Banks on this.
Banks has been handling hydro repairs for years.
Anyway, it's a shame about Thoryl. He's going to be rightly missed. But if you want to know what kind of books he was checking out, I can show you right this way.
Please, yes.
Yes. You actually we don't get a lot of visitors in the library, surprisingly. Anyways, right this way. And she kind of leads you to a section of the library that looks to be not very well used. You see a lot of the books on the shelves are collecting dust. As you kind of look around, you see other sections are a little more. They look more used. But it's books on like farming, agriculture, like books that would be very beneficial to a
They're
town like
worn.
this.
Mhm.
Worn
Yes,
books.
very
Yeah,
worn. But she brings you to a section of the library that looks to be the history section. And she says, "Now, Thoryl used to check out this book a lot." And she reaches and pulls out looks to be almost a children's book in a sense. And you see it is a brief history, because it is like probably meant for children, of the Feywild. And you see it's called Fables, but spelled
Wow.
Fey.
Wow. Thank you, Merla. I think we're gonna just go ahead and check out these books for a bit.
Just the one
Are
Were
there
there-
any others?
that Thoryl used to check out.
Yeah.
No,
So he came here every week and checked out this book?
pretty much.
Then that's all we need.
Oh, do you actually happen to have any information or histories of deep gnomes?
Deep gnomes.
Yeah.
Good call.
I mean, we have history on the races of Hallow. I'm sure I can find something.
We'd probably like to check that out as well, if that's
It's a good
okay.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll see what I can find.
Thank you.
And if there's anything else about the Fae, I'd love to also see if you have any other books on that.
Well, we don't have a lot of books on the Fae. I think that might be the only copy that we have about the Feywild.
Okay.
Not a lot of people in this town want to know about elves and half-elves. And...
Mhm.
Are you a half-elf, by the way? Your ears are quite pointy.
I am. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Dylan feels a little hurt.
She eventually makes her way back to you and says, "This is a brief history of some of the races of Hallow, if you're taking a look at it. I'm not sure if there's gnomes in there, but that's all the information we would have."
Great. Thank you. I take it. And is there like a reading zone in the house, or is it like you kind of take it out?
There's
and check?
a few chairs,
Cool.
kind of in the middle, where people presumably would stay in the library to read.
Probably, I guess we'll take some time.
Yeah, let's
Maybe
dig
read
into it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, just let's read it together, I guess.
Perfect.
Do some reading. Okay, I'm gonna get you to roll either perception, history, or insight. You can choose one of the three.
Okay, that's a 15 for Dylan.
12.
12.
It's a 6.
So upon opening this Fables children's book clue, you notice that Most of the writing in it has been scratched out, written over by like beautiful calligraphy that seems almost a little shaky. So a lot of like what has been written down has been scratched out and replaced by extra writing.
That must be Thoryl's.
With a, what'd you get, Maggie? 12?
Mm-hmm.
So as you're reading your history of races in Hallow, you do come across a section that has a reference to deep gnomes, but nothing too different to what you already know about them. With a, what did you get, Mike?
15.
15. With a 15, you bypass the scratched calligraphy in the book in Fables, Dillon, and you see that it is a main history of the Feywild. Very basic, very general, because it is like a children's book after all. But the main extent of it is that it was a plane that was founded after Hallow by 3 gods. It was Melora, it was Sehahin, and Corellin. And basically these gods did not partake in the Doom or the War of Exarchs. They decided to almost take themselves out of the fight between the gods of peace and chaos and decided to make a world of their own.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So, and this is where the existence of elves, and then in retrospect, half elves and like satyrs and like all those like magical creatures who may have come into Hallow or may still be in the Feywild, they originate from these 3 gods that formed the Feywild.
So they're descendants of these gods.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Melora.
Melora, Sehanin, and Corellin.
Corellin.
Yes.
Wow. I wonder which one of these gods my mom might have descended from.
And with a 15, Dillon, as you're kind of flipping through these pages, you feel at the end of the book, on the inside lining of the back cover, you feel it's almost ridged in a sense. It almost feels like there's a bump that's unnatural in the book.
I show it to everyone and I say, I think there's something in here. Can I try to cut it out?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, that's a 5.
A 5.
Wait, are you doing this with
a
your
shovel?
I guess I'm doing it with a 5. I'm doing it with my shovel.
Yeah. So without
I pull out Dinah.
Yeah, you try and gingerly rip a seam into this lining, and it's a shovel. So obviously,
oh my
you just
god! Why did I have a knife?
Oh, okay. We should pull that out.
Yeah. Well, you're halfway through it now.
Okay.
You rip open the inside lining of the book, and you feel inside, and you pull out a somewhat large black key.
Oh yes. Okay, I think we all know where this goes.
I think we do.
Pocket it.
Nice. Yeah, we take it.
How's everything treating you today?
Oh, Merla, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Excuse me, young man. What did you just do to my book?
Well, we can ask what Thoryl did to the book
I'll
because...
cast mending on the book.
Oh.
What does mending do? Does mending...
It fixes.
Would it get
It
rid
takes
of...
a minute.
Would it get rid of the writing as well?
Probably
No.
no.
Just... Okay.
It repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're lucky your friend's here, young man. Otherwise, you would have gotten the library fine.
Oh, okay.
No, I would have gotten a library fine.
That's true. That's true.
I rented out this book. Let's be responsible.
I'm sorry.
I turn my back to Merlin. I just wink at both of them like, I don't care.
I'm sorry. I was just really excited.
Yes, maybe we don't put the shovels on the books in
Okay.
the library.
I put it back on my back.
Now, are you done for the day? Because quite frankly, you're giving me a headache and I need you to leave.
I think so.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for your help.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, I guess we should probably go to Thoryl's basement and see what this key...
I think it's our only option. Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, we're doing this. Okay.
Okay. You leave, grow a spine. Merla kind of shunts you out of the place, and the door closes behind you quite loudly. And you begin...
I don't like... I like a lot of people, but I can't say Merla is one of my favorites.
I turn to Minx and I go, he's learning. He's learning.
Dylan's going to become bitter so fast.
I'm so proud of him.
I love it.
As you make your way outside of the town towards Thoryl's farm, presumably now knowing how to open the hidden trapdoor underneath the carpet, you pass by to you, Dillon and Minx, just a random alleyway full of like houses, full of like simple dwellings. But Clue, every time you pass by this street, you are reminded of a previous life because you are reminded of your old life before all this wealth, before all this luxury, as this was the street that you once lived on years and years ago. And with that, we are going to, like we did the previous 2 sessions, have a little flashback.
Oh my God. All right.
We are going to cut back to 24 years ago.
Ooh.
Baby Clue.
24 would have put me at
I believe you were 17 or 18.
17 or 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clue,
Yeah.
as we were first introduced to you in this campaign, you are sound asleep in your bed and you hear a rapping at the door.
Hello.
You hear from outside, "Let me in! Let me in, Clue!"
I think I'm going to get up and I just open the door.
Yeah, so you leave your bedroom, which, again, is very quaint. Still a mattress in the center of the room, like you like it. But obviously less luxuries. It's like
pretty small.
It's pretty small.
But it's home.
I feel like you're used to less floor space, which is why maybe you have so much of it in your bedroom. You make your way through the house, very quaint, 1 story. You open the door and you see a tall figure standing there. You see gray/black hair, more gray than black, actually, salt and pepper, very closely cropped, no beard, but he has very gray eyes, but they're still friendly eyes. You recognize this man instantly. This is your Uncle Jonas. And you see he looks down at you and says, "My boy, it's been years!
Jonas,
How
hey.
are you today?"
Oh, just waking up.
Waking up? It's almost 10 in the morning. What are you up to?
I don't usually get up until past 11.
Clue. Listen, I'm looking for your father. Is Josiah around?
Josiah, let me check. And I'm gonna push some doors open. There's not that many of them, so just gonna peek in every door.
Yeah, no one's home. Neither is your mother, Shaheen. You can now presume, knowing what time it is, they're probably at the factory.
Yeah. So I'll turn back to Jonas and I'll be, no, they're probably working.
Hard workers as always.
Every day.
Listen, Clue. I stopped in to see your father, but I'm here in Tillville for other reasons as well. Actually, perhaps I should come inside. Do you mind if I come in?
Yeah, of course. Come on in.
You're getting stronger. I can tell. You've been working out, Clue?
I've been, doing a few push-ups here and there.
I see. And the weapons training, how's that going?
Oh, pretty good. I'm not super good at fencing, not great at jousting, but I'm getting a handle of the greatsword pretty good.
Give me a deception check, Clue.
It's a 2.
He kind of sees it in your face, Clue, and Jonas says, we'll get there one day, Clue. Hey, look.
I am getting better. I'm getting better.
I know.
I can lift it now.
That's great. You know what? Sometimes swordplay and weaponry isn't for everybody. You can go in my path, or you can go in your father's path. Both are very admirable professions. But listen, Clue, there is concerning news happening right now in Hallow. And as you know, I do a lot of work for the king.
Yeah, of course.
There's talk of war happening. The orcs in the north, the tribes are gathering together, and I'm here to recruit some young men to enlist in the army of the king.
What's that gonna mean for Tillville?
Tillville should be fine. There's no reason why Tillville should be any sort of danger. It's just the king has requested to enlist any able-bodied individuals to help however way they can. So I actually came to enlist some of the guards, and perhaps, do you know any young individuals who would want to join the army?
I maybe a couple of my friends. I don't think
Who was that one friend? so funny. Tyler with the jokes. He's a funny guy, right?
Tyler's great. Yeah. Tyler.
He can swing a sword, can he?
He can swing a sword for sure. Yeah. Tyler would be he'd be a good guy. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll stop by his place afterwards.
Great. Yeah. And do you need, I'm learning I can swing a sword, but like
Clue. I love the enthusiasm, but perhaps you're not quite ready. I'm not saying forever. I'm just saying I don't want you to get hurt. I think.
Well, I'm sure there's something I could do. I could while I train. I could run messages. I'm not sure if you need. I'm good at. I'm good at persuading. I can.
Clue. Give me a persuasion check.
18.
You see Jonas sighs. You really want to join?
I mean, if you need people, I don't want anything to happen to my family, to Tillville. Like, the kingdom is and always will be better than war.
You may be right, Clue. Listen, we'll wait till your father gets back, and maybe we can convince him to have you come to the training. I think we'll probably find a role for you, at least until you're able-bodied and a little stronger. I think we can work that out. But,
okay.
Clue, there's nothing wrong with staying in Tillville forever. There's nothing wrong with being a farmer, a worker. Sometimes it's just not for everyone to be a hero or adventurer, you know?
Yeah, of course. I don't want any of that. I just want to help.
That's great. Listen, I actually have something for you.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I can't come visit my nephew and not have a gift. What kind of uncle would I be?
The bad one.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing I'm not a bad uncle.
Hey.
And he reaches into his pack and pulls out a nice, well-crafted, beautiful leather jerkin. He says,
"Oh my God!
Listen, made directly from the capital. I wanted you to have it.
It's a little big.
You'll grow into it. You know what? You'll grow into it.
Oh, my Jonas, you shouldn't have. Do you know, this must be worth a fortune.
Hey, we won't tell your father, okay? It's our secret.
Oh my God, thank you.
No problem. Hey, listen, perhaps while we have some time, we can train a little bit in the backyard.
Sure. And I take off my indoor greatsword as we walk out to the backyard, and I strap on my outdoor greatsword.
You're doing the outdoor greatsword thing like I told you.
Of course. I mean, I listen to anything you say.
Oh, maybe I won't have to train you that much. All right, let's see what you got. And
okay.
As we fade away, we're going to cut back to present time.
Is that why he sleeps in his jerkin? Oh, so good.
So yeah, that kind of triggered a memory for you, Clue, walking by that alleyway where you used to live.
Things were easier back then.
What'd you say?
What do you say?
Sorry. Hey, Grub. Yeah. Grub. It was Grub who said. Grub said something. He said something.
Oh.
What was it, Grub?
He's looking at you very confused. Like, dude, you're throwing me under the bus.
I lean down. Grub, cover for me at least once. All right. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well.
All right.
Let's
yeah.
go. We're going to Thoryl's. We're going to Thoryl's. Let's go.
So as you saw when you first left the mansion, there were a lot of people on edge in the city, and that's kind of the same everywhere that you travel. But you eventually make your way out of the city and get to Thoryl's farm. It's pretty much the exact same way that you left it. The body is still covered up and in the corner. No one, it seems like, has come by to do anything or take anything.
We should really bury him.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Banks can do it.
I mean, it feel like you're the only one who knew him. I don't know why you're trying to pass off this work.
I'm sorry. It just seemed like an easier option.
You're not wrong. Maybe I'll mention it to Banks. All right, I'll mention it. He has the manure.
We'll do it. I have 2 shovels.
Exactly. But we should get to the key thing first.
Yes.
Yeah, so you make your way over to the rug, take it off of the floor, and you find, once again, the trapdoor. Who has the black key?
I think it's
I would
Dylan.
say
Sure.
Dillon, yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Okay.
take the black key,
Here
put
goes
it into
nothing.
the keyhole, twist it. You hear a very loud click, and you hear mechanical shifting inside the door, and you grab the handle, and it opens. And immediately you get a strong whiff of alcohol.
Sorry, I
Oh.
farted.
There was a ladder leading down to what looks to be a cellar of some kind or a basement.
Hmm.
Okay. Wow.
Down we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Could
You
we
make-
just check for traps, potentially?
yeah.
For
Any kind of like
Anything.
trick. I don't know. Could be.
yeah.
I don't know. He seemed like a little bit of a sketchy dude.
What are you guys doing? I'm halfway down the steps.
Yeah, give me a quick investigation,
Yeah.
Minx.
That's nope. That's invest. That's a 2 minus 1, so 1.
A 1? Looks safe to me.
Looks great.
Yeah. You make your way down, and as all three of you get down into this cellar, you can actually see that despite it being underground, it is quite well lit.
Oh.
You can see that there are almost floating orbs of light just hovering around, kind of like almost moving in place, almost like orbiting in like a certain pattern around the room.
Whoa.
It's obviously some sort of celestial magic. So the room is not dark or anything like that. So even without dark vision, you can see quite clearly. I want you all to give me investigation checks to see what you can see.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, me too.
Oh, what?
And 19 minus 2.
Wow.
19 minutes. Wow.
Pretty good. When we roll,
Wow.
we roll good.
This is our one
Wow.
good thing.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh my
Hold on, I
god.
need to hand out some morale cards.
All right. Here we go.
Clue, you were the first one down into the cellar. The first thing that you notice is the empty bottles of alcohol, which is why you probably have that smell.
How do you live like this?
Little pack rat.
Yeah. And then upon getting downstairs, Clue, as you're looking around, you can see that this is almost like... It almost looks like a room for a conspiracy theorist. There are like drawings and like maps and like notes all over all four walls and like almost like red string connecting all over the place. But the thing that draws your attention instantly is a illustration that looks to be, with a 19, it looks to be the same person who did the beautiful calligraphy in the book from the library. An illustration of this beautiful, massive, and I mean massive, sword. The replica is the full length of the wall. It almost looks like it's too big to wield.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Whoa, that looks crazy.
With a 20, Minx, you make your way down, and you've never been to the Fae, but you can see that all these notes that presumably have been written by Thoryl are about details of the Feywild. You can see that most of it's written in Elvish, which I don't think you're able to read.
No, I just read Sylvan in common.
No, but some of the drawings that you see Thoryl has done himself, you can see, yeah, they're clearly pictures of elves. And with a nat 20, you can see that the like strings that go back and forth between all the walls, it's almost like connecting the dots that lead all the way to this sword on the wall. And at each point of this line is a new figure, a new drawing that Thoryl has illustrated. And at the very end, with the sword, not wielding it, but just kind of standing beside the sword, is a figure in very luxurious Fey clothing, but the face is almost like generic. And there's actually 3 sides to the face, where it looks like this person is a mystery, even to Thoryl, who like has drawn everyone else except this figure.
Do I recognize the figure at all? Like from anything that, I don't know, like basically like religion-wise or like fable-wise from other
with a nat
things?
20, I'll say this. You maybe have heard the history of the Fae from like your parents, maybe every once in a while. You don't know the details of this figure, but you do know that there are people in the Fae that have like are able to shape their identity, shape like who they are, how they look.
Mhm.
So perhaps this person who like has an ever-changing face based on this description of the drawing, this is probably one of those people.
Cool.
And with a 22, Dylan, you hear almost a buzzing, a very, very light buzzing.
Mhm.
And you look over to the corner of the room, and on a table, underneath like a bunch of notes and like parchment, things like that, you find a very smooth stone carved with the leaf insignia on it. The very same leaf that is on your pendant.
Whoa. Guys, look at this. And then I think
As you pick it up, Dillon, it feels very warm to the touch and almost a slight vibration being produced from it. That's probably what the buzzing you heard.
Whoa.
What is this?
What color is it?
It is very smooth gray.
Gray.
Yes.
Wow. It has the same insignia as Thoryl's ring and my pendant.
Yeah.
I take a look at my pendant, and maybe I'll take my pendant off, and I'd love to just like make them kiss.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
trying it out.
Sure. Yeah.
You have a stone in one hand and your pendant in the other, and you just do a little.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Whoa. Is there anything, other information around, like in the notes or something scattered? Can I look at the wall, maybe with the figures? Is there any other insignia or like picture of the specific stone that I'm holding?
So I'll say, yeah, with your 22, you can also look at you have a look at the wall as well. You see the same things as Minx, but because you do have some Elvish in you, like you're able to speak somewhat of the language, you're able to find bits and pieces as well. And one of the figures that Thoryl has drawn, that is one of the figures in this line that leads all the way to this sword, you see underneath it says Titania.
Titania.
Oh my god. We've seen that before.
Yeah, it's in the insignia on
On
Thoryl's ring and on my pendant as well.
And
Oh my
it's
goodness.
one of the figures in this long line. It's not one of the later figures. It's one of the earlier
Really?
ones
Okay.
that eventually lead to this like kind of mysterious faced figure at the end.
Cool. What does she look like?
Someone who looks otherworldly beautiful and looks to be fairly young, except, and the way that Thoryl has drawn this person, the eyes are deep, very, very deep eyes, as if there's hundreds or perhaps more years of knowledge and existence in it. But the exterior, like everything else besides the eyes, looks very, very pristine, very like some kind of celestial being.
Oath, Titania. Do you think these are all champions that lead to the sword? Is it a bloodline that of wielders of the sword?
We don't even know what this sword is, really.
Are there names under the other like picture descriptions of the people?
I'm not
There
really
are
good.
some names.
Yeah.
I can try to read them.
Give me
Yeah.
a, I'm gonna say intelligence check.
None of it
Okay.
happens to be in Sylvan, right?
No.
Okay.
Another nat 20.
No
I
way.
shit you not.
No
I
way.
shit you not. It's another nat 20.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Chris, bring it on, motherfucker.
Let's go.
Okay.
What do we get?
So some of the descriptions of the people are not even names, more like descriptions of what they look like, except the very last one with a nat 20, Mike. You see that Thoryl has written a name. This figure that is mysterious, multiple-faced. Eravin Elisir.
Eravin Elisir.
Elisir. I think that's what it says. Does that ring a bell for anyone? Eravin Elisir.
I don't know it.
And he's the only one wielding the sword?
He is the one that's at the end of this line who's currently standing beside the sword.
Beside the sword.
The sword almost looks too massive to wield by any kind of being, in a
Mhm.
sense.
Okay. Well, what do we think of all this?
Well, that's definitely. We're gonna keep that key
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not lose it.
Yeah, do you
This is
think...
a lot of information. I think once we leave, we should just scramble it a little bit, at
Yeah.
least, at the very least.
So
Do you think the gnomes are looking for the sword?
that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
figure out. It's either is it the sword? Do we think?
I have a feeling it's the sword, and I have a feeling this stone might lead the way.
How do you figure?
Well, I remember Thoryl saying that maybe there was a way to get into the Fae, that there's a gate or something that might open up once or twice in a year in an odd place or an odd time. This might be a way to get in there. This might be a key.
There's going to be two things that happen right now. First thing, Minx. As you're kind of standing in this room, having this conversation, it hasn't happened in a few weeks, but you feel the hairs on the back of your neck rise again. And just like last time, you hear, Menard, I am waiting. And then it's gone again. The second thing that happens, I need all of you to give me a perception check.
Oh,
No.
Oh, my God.
No! No, you did not! He just rolled his third nat 20 in a row.
Holy shit.
What in the hell?
I feel like I should start using a different die.
No!
Well,
Clearly not! Clearly not!
I just feel bad. I'm sorry, Chris.
No,
Hey, this is making
don't
up for
feel
all my
bad.
ones from the
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
that's an 18 for me, but what does a nat 20 get us?
Another 22 with a nat 20.
Nat 20 with the 22.
God, I got a 4. I got freaked out.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I as would anyone.
Yeah, Minx, you are preoccupied with whatever the heck
I
just
just
happened
grabbed
to
the
you.
back of my neck and
Wow.
looked behind me.
Yeah, again, don't see anything.
Mhm.
Clue, you're
Yep.
focused on what all this new information is. You're wrapped up in all this new detail.
Yep.
Dillon, with a natural 20 or a 22, you hear this just in time. You hear the very delicate sounds of floorboards creaking on top of you, and you have just enough time to react as the trapdoor swings open, and that's where we're going to end the session.
No.
My God.
Fear.
Oh my God.
We are trapped.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay.
Oh no.
Shaky,
All right.
shaky, shaky.
Save it for the last call. Save it for the last call.
Saving
Save it
it
for the last
for
call.
the
Save it for the last
last call.
Save it for the last call.
But yeah, that will conclude episode 6 of Trouble at the Tavern. Once
Episode
again,
6.
we're getting there.
Oh my goodness.
Once again, my name is Chris, joined by Michael, Hartley, and Maggie. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it will be at Trouble at the Tavern. But we will see you on the last call, where we're going to go into more details about what just happened in this episode. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you either on the last call or in the next session.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Take care.
Hey everyone, Michael here. Just wanted to give a big shout out to tabletopaudio.com for letting us use their sounds and music in this episode. If you'd like to play your own D&D game to the sounds and music you heard here today, head on over to tabletopaudio.com. They have a huge selection of 10-minute ambiances and music for you to use. Another big shout out to our buddy Sheel for making the intro and outro music. Bye-bye.